I don't want to talk about my knee or Mexico, and I don't want to talk about my opponent for Double or Nothing. But today is a good day to be back in the office. We're actually meeting with the StarCast reps about StarCast 2 coming to Las Vegas and its connection with Double or Nothing.
Hey, so Conrad, last year, remember there was a big issue about the space of the building and stuff. Are we going to have more than enough room this time?
That's fitting that you asked that, because that was the first question that Dallas Page asked. He wanted to know, bro, can we get more space? And I think I've got a solution. Show him, Dave.
Caesars.
Yeah, we've got like 75,000 square feet there. Thursday to Sunday, 4 days across 2 different properties. Way more ambitious than last year, like more than 24 live shows. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be pretty big.
Contrary to popular belief, AEW and StarCast aren't officially connected at all. Really what binds us is the simplest thing of all. It's just the love for pro wrestling.
The concept for putting it together was, hey, I'm a wrestling fan. What would I want to see? You know, I'm not supposed to be on this side of the camera. I'm just a fan like you guys watching this. And because of that, I think I have a pretty good idea of what people like me would enjoy.
I thought StarCast was really well done. Hats off to Conrad. What a great, he's a great businessman.
StarCast was cool because it had different events as compared to most conventions, which are basically just autograph signings.
There was 41 special events. There was over 40 different podcasts, and over 120 of the boys were there. It was crazy.
There was something going on every day. I did my first eat and greet.
It had live podcasts. It had a roast of Bruce Pritchard.
We had 169 people working out with us. We filmed it. It was amazing. The energy was through the roof.
Call a match with Tony Schiavone or cut a promo with Joel Gertner. But you could also just enjoy the crowd and be a part of the giant convention where there's 24 stage shows and meet and greets and merchandise and everything in between. Wrestling in Vegas, man. MGM Grand, Caesars Palace.
We doing a toga party?
I mean, you gotta, right? Check this out, dude.
Oh, wow.
StarCast out.
Mm-hmm. Some of this your work?
That's cool.
Team effort, but we all work together to put it together.
What's that you did it?
Are you working on any apps for us?
Is that a no?
There's such a wonderful dichotomy between these legends that you'll see at StarCast and then what you'll see at Double or Nothing.
The fans are everything to wrestling. They're really everything to every sport or form of entertainment.
Now more than ever, at meet and greets, when you meet fans, they really want to tell you how much you meant to them.
Little kids will come up to me like this, and I look at the parents and go, way to go, you're bringing them up right.
It's a new generation of fans, and it's a generation that wants to say thank you, and that's really cool.
It's really flattering that people will line up for hours to come and tell me how cool I am, to take a picture with me.
It was awesome. I thought it was an amazing time, and again, I think it's great for wrestling.
It takes our single show and it makes it a destination weekend for fans.
We got some of the biggest names in wrestling, from Bret Hart to Sting to Ric Flair, on and on. And we've also got a unique set of stage events. This will be the first time Arn Anderson has been on stage with a live mic outside of WWE in nearly 20 years. So we're really excited about a bunch of new and exciting stage shows that have never before hit, and a few of them we haven't announced yet that I'm pretty sure will have a lot of people talking. But I think what everybody's going to be talking about is the big event Friday.
Are you actually going to do the roast of?
Yep.
What about Sunday? What do you have Sunday?
Oh, well, the big event Sunday is a live Talk is Jericho.
Oh, I love talking Jericho.
Yeah.
I think everything is changing. I think wrestling is changing right along with it. You know, if you go back and look at the NFL 20 years ago, or you go back and look at, music 20 years ago, or the way sitcoms were produced 20 years ago, you go back and look at just about any form of entertainment, and it's all changed. And I think this is a really exciting time in the wrestling industry.
The 80s, was all about Hulkamania and, everything that was happening with Roddy Piper. And the next big surge was, of course, the Monday Night Wars.
As a pro wrestler, the more pro wrestling, the better. And that's good for everybody. It's good for the fans, it's good for the wrestlers.
It goes back to when Omega and the Bullet Club and Cody started selling t-shirts at Hot Topic and selling out. That's huge. And right then I said, there's something happening with the business.
No matter what, it's created their own era.
I think the guys who are running AEW aren't that concerned about the past. I think these guys are blazing a new trail, and I think it's really exciting.
It's the perfect opportunity for people to get what they want. And there's a big enough audience, much bigger than anybody realized, that wants what they want, will pay for what they want, and AEW is coming along right at the right moment.
People, when they hear about that there's a show and that you're putting Cody Rhodes with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, you can stop right there, because that's going to draw. But add in Chris Jericho as a headliner and all these other young talent that they got coming up, and the buzz. It's a momentum buzz.
When you get Big Mo on your side, you're hard to stop.
It's a tough transition going from talent into management. And my only advice right off the bat is just go slow, take your time, don't rush, and do not get a big head, because it's real easy to let this stuff go to your head right off the bat.
I started off a wrestling fan, I became a wrestler. I consider myself back to be a wrestling fan. We're here, we're invested. We're going to be there. Show us what you got, because the expectations are really high. And I think guys like Cody and Kenny, they know that. Chris Jericho knows that. And I can't wait to be there and see what they give us.
So here at C2E2, my first ever Comic-Con, myself and the Young Bucks are here to meet and greet the fans. Events like this are always fun. They all remember, stuff we did in New Japan. They all remember All In, especially. Yeah, Chicago is just a real special place to all of us, and it seems that All In really left an impact. So will I thank Chris Jericho if he beats me at Double or Nothing? Isn't that the big question? We all owe him a big thank you, don't we? We wouldn't be successful without you, Chris. Maybe I do owe you a proper thanks, but I'll tell you what, you're not gonna get it from me, unless you beat me. If you can, yeah, I'll thank you. Why not? That's the problem, Chris. You're gonna have to beat me first. You couldn't get the job done before. What makes you think now, without a hardcore stipulation, without you being able to use weapons, without you being able to do whatever the hell you want, that you can actually beat me? I don't know, but I'm eagerly awaiting your response, and I'm eagerly awaiting to meet you again at Double or Nothing in the main event.
Denise, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Just absolutely dandy. I'm looking at your handiwork here. Both these designs are wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, which one do you like more?
I'm afraid that maybe Thanos might be a little overdone.
Yeah, Alucard's the way to go. Are you okay with X amount of days to go making that sucker?
Yeah, I think I can get everything done in time. And do you think we should stay away from gold?
No, I think we're okay. I think what you have here is the way to go. It's the right path.